Hi guys, Danica Ferrante here from mybeautyscraps.com. I was getting set up today to make a video for my February card class in the mail, which is making birthday cards with balloon adventures, and I heard the mail truck pull into the driveway, and I thought that might be my paper pumpkin. So I had to race outside, and it was. So you're going to have to wait for that card class video until tomorrow because I could not wait to open this up and see what is inside. This month on Paper Pumpkin's Facebook page, they shared a little sneak peek, and you couldn't really tell what it was, but it looked like it was birthday themed. So I'm really excited. Since we're making birthday cards in my card class in the mail this month, I'm on a bit of a birthday kick, so I just couldn't wait to open this. So it looks like this month we get 2 mini ink pads, the Flirty Flamingo and Island Indigo. So that's really fun that we get one of the in colors in here too. Every month, if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, we usually just get 1 ink pad, but every now and then we get 2. So this is one of those lucky months. There's also a little thank you card in there every month from Paper Pumpkin. And every month has an exclusive stamp set. And this is one of my favorite parts of being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber is the exclusive stamp sets. I love my stamp sets. I'm a bit of a stamp set hoarder, collector, we call it. And this is a really fun one. Happy birthday to you. Come with me. Celebrate. There's some really fun little border designs there. There's a to you. This little tiny guy here says to and from. This one says pull. That's a little clue about the cards this month. And this one says treat yourself, you deserve it. A really fun photopolymer stamp set. Now let's see what the kit is designed to make this month. So along with getting the stamp set and an ink every month, you get a different project kit to create different projects. So February 2017, this one's called Many Happy Birthdays, and it looks like we're making slider cards. These are really cool, and they are also gift card holders, or you can use them to make invitations. Oh, this is really fun. So you get all of the paper supplies, embellishments, it looks like even some glue dots, envelopes, everything you need is in this box to create these projects. And it all comes shrink wrapped together with instructions. Love it. Love my Paper Pumpkin. So you have a full color picture on the front of what the finished projects look like. Inside you have step-by-step instructions on how to make them. And on the back, you get a little list of everything the kit includes, along with the coordinating Stampin' Up colors, because these kits also use Stampin' Up's exclusive colors. I love it. It makes everything so easy to coordinate. So you know, I always love the kits as they're designed, but I also love to switch it up and think outside of the Paper Pumpkin box and come up with some alternate ideas. So I find that that little list of coordinating colors is really helpful on the back because I know what colors the kit uses. So if I want to bring in any additional supplies to make my alternate projects, then I'm all set and I know what to reach for. So we have the instruction sheet. What else is in the kit this month? Cool. We've got a sheet of glimmer paper, and this is already die cut, so it looks like these are the flames for the candles. These are, oh, that's so fun. What fun colors and patterns this month. Very festive. And these are great because they're great to give birthday cards for men or women or even children. It isn't too juvenile. But it really looks like this palette works for everybody. So these are the slider portion of the cards. We get a die cut sheet with pre-printed pieces if you want to make these invitations to a party. So there's 3 of those. And then these are the insert to the slider. So this is the piece that's sliding in and out on the card. And then we also get these really fun long envelopes for these fun long cards. Oh, I cannot wait to play. So I'm going to get crafting. I'm probably going to make one of these following the instructions and then come up with a fun alternate idea to share with you guys. So I will be right back. All right, so I have been playing. I made one card as the kit was designed, and I also came up with one alternative way to use your kit. So first, let me show you the card that I created as the kit was designed. So I put together the slider part of the envelope, and I love that glimmer paper flame right at the top. But here you can see we got a stamp that says Paul on it. So as you pull down, you can read the whole message. So it says, "Happy birthday to you." And when you pull it all the way out, I think you can see on the video here, I hope you can, there are a couple little slits in that base where you can slide a gift card, or you can use one of the die cuts that the kit came with if you want to use it as an invitation. You can put one of these right into those little slits in the base there. I also use those border stamps to decorate the top and the bottom, and I did all of my stamping in Island Indigo on that. But for the envelope, you can see the kit shows you how you can decorate the envelope flaps using those borders, so you could do that too, but I decided to just do the top and the bottom of the front side of my envelope. So I left the back plain. But there you can see how it coordinates beautifully with the card. I admit I always forget to decorate my envelopes too, but it's so fun when they match the card. I definitely have to try to do that more. So now let me show you the first idea. Oh, I should mention, so I usually don't do a video on my channel of how to put the card together as it was designed. Paper Pumpkin has its own YouTube channel, and they show you every month how to put together the cards as the kit is designed. So I always add their video into my Paper Pumpkin playlist here on my channel. So you should definitely go subscribe to Paper Pumpkin's channel, but you can also easily find that monthly video in my playlist here as well. I just like to save it there for easy reference for myself. But I mentioned for my alternate idea, one of my favorite things about Paper Pumpkin is the stamps that you get each month, because even after you use up the kit contents, you have that stamp set and that ink pad in your supply, so you can use it over and over again. So I wanted to create a card just using the ink, the stamp set this month. So all I did was I pulled in a Whisper White card base from my stash. So this is just half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, cut in half and scored in half. And ready to see the card? Drum roll. This is what I came up with. So I used the list that's provided on the back of the Paper Pumpkin instructions that tells you the coordinating colors with the kit. So I didn't have to come up with my own color scheme. I used the colors in the kit. So I just grabbed all of my ink pads I had in all of those colors, and I created this really fun, festive card. I used all the colors together. I really think that's bright and cheery, and this is good for a guy or a girl birthday card. But of course you can choose whatever colors you would like. So I'm going to show you how I created this card, and I think I'm going to use a different color scheme. I'm just going to use the blues and the yellows and leave out the pinky tones on this one. And this does take a little bit because you're doing all of this stamping with the borders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the video now so you can see how I created it, and I'll just do a voiceover to that part. So let's get started.
So the ink colors that I'm using are Night of Navy, Island Indigo, Pool Party, and Crushed Curry. But of course you can use whatever colors you like. The fun of this card is mixing your different ink colors and coming up with different combinations. So we got 3 different border stamps in this stamp set, in this kit. And I'm using the lines first in Night of Navy, and I'm just starting right at the bottom of the card. Then I'm doing the triangles, and that one is a little bit shorter, so you have to stamp that one a little bit more. But I'm using Island Indigo ink there. You really can't tell the difference in color too much on the video, but you can definitely see the difference more in person. And in photographs, I will have photographs over on my website, which I will link to in the description box below if you want to check it out. The next row I'm doing is in Pool Party, and those are the little circles. And I thought about just cutting out this next part, but I never talk about cleaning my stamps. I love the Stampin' Scrub, and you would not even believe I have had this one since 2002. The very same one, and it has served me well over the years. You can take out those little pads inside and wash them. It's just awesome. So I left that part in there because I was washing this stamp, because now I'm using the lines in Crushed Curry. I thought it would be fun to use that pop of yellow to kind of be a border along the card sentiment to help really make that happy birthday stand out. So I'm using my Night of Navy again to stamp the happy and the birthday and the to you. So those are three separate stamps that we got in the kit that I'm using on the sentiment of the card. And I mentioned that you can visit my website to see up close pictures of the finished cards. Actually, I ended up making a bunch of these. So I did lots of different color combinations. So if you want to see all of them that I came up with, you can head over to my website following the link in the description box below. I also have a list of all of the products I used with links to my online Stampin' Up store. And I have all the information about the fantastic deal going on right now for Sale-A-Bration and Paper Pumpkin. If you're not already subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, now is such a great time to give it a try thanks to the Sale-A-Bration special. You can buy a prepaid subscription to Paper Pumpkin and earn Sale-A-Bration rewards. So it's just the best. All that information, though, is over on my website. So now that I finished the sentiment and I stamped another row of those lines in Crushed Curry along the top, I'm kind of reversing the pattern. So you can see that now I'm starting with the dots. So I'm doing like the bottom section, kind of like a mirror image. So now I'm going from the dots to the triangles back to the lines in Night of Navy. I don't know, it looked better to me that way. It made the sentiment more of a focal point. So as I'm stamping down the pattern there, I kind of had a little bit of an aha moment because I keep going back and forth between the colors and between the stamps, and I always get worried when I have multiple open ink pads that I'm going to mess them up. So here you can see I start stamping one of each just along the left hand side, and that's going to kind of give me a guide without having to do any measuring as far as where I can stamp. So once I finish that row on the left hand side, I'm just going to go back through with each stamp and finish all the rows. It made it a lot easier, and easier for me equals more fun. And that's why I think I ended up making so many of these cards. And as I was doing that, I thought of a fun idea. I made a bunch of these birthday cards, and I was thinking it would be a fun free gift to give all of my new Paper Pumpkin subscribers this month. So if you do decide to give Paper Pumpkin a try and subscribe choosing me as your demonstrator, then I'm going to send you a free little birthday card in the mail. It's kind of like a little welcome present to Paper Pumpkin. So everyone that subscribes to Paper Pumpkin with me this month, that's before March 10th. You have to subscribe by the 10th of the month to make sure you get in on the mailing for the next month's subscription. So if you subscribe with me by March 10th, you're going to get one of these little birthday cards as a free gift, and you will also be entered into a giveaway. I have an extra kit of this month's paper pumpkin. So one new subscriber is going to win the February full paper pumpkin box, and everybody that signs up to subscribe with me this month is going to get one of these birthday cards in a variety of color schemes as a little thank you gift. They were really fun to make, so I made a big stack of them and I replenished my birthday card supply plus some, so I wanted to share them with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this card. It was really, really fun to make, and I hope you guys think it was just as much fun to watch. I love sharing these ideas with you guys. And head on over to my website so you can get all the details on my sales and specials and all of the details on how I made this card, along with up close pictures. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Lots more ideas. Bye, guys.